The reason why people are on top today is because they are intentional about their life. When I see people do some great things, I know that this was not luck. That's why if you give somebody money that is not being intentional about money, doesn't know how to make money, doesn't know. So no matter how much you give that person, that money will come down to zero because why they are not intentional about the money. Hey, hello guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to Effective Channel, where I give you tips for living effectively, and I believe you want to have an effective life, so you're at the right place. Please, before we go on, if this is your first time, please do it to subscribe, to like, to share, to follow me, and to comment, depending on the platform you're watching from, and I believe you're going to be transformed. So today I'm talking about something I consider very, very important. Also today I'll be talking about be intentional about your life. You know, most people today, one thing I've actually found out about life is that you must be intentional. Things does not just happen. There's nothing like luck or maybe coincidence. No, is you must be intentional about your life. If you want to move forward in life, if you want to move faster, if you want to grow, whatever you want to become in life, is that you must be intentional. What does it mean to be intentional? Intentional means that you are deliberate. You are consciously doing something. That means you're not doing it out of maybe mistake, or you're not doing something out of maybe you're not too sure. No, you are doing something with a consciousness. You are doing something. You are putting all your efforts. You are being deliberate about an issue. So now I'm talking about your life. Most people today, they are not actually intentional about life. They're not only intentional, so they are just moving in life the way things have been. So they are comfortable. They might not be comfortable in the state that they are in, but they are not being intentional about what to do to change the state that they are in. So one thing I've actually noticed in life is that for we to actually move forward faster or become anything, is that we must be intentional. What that means, to be deliberate. We must take some certain decision. People that rise today, it was not luck. Anyone you see that is above, anyone you see that are in a higher standard, or they are well known in society or in the community, they are celebrities. If you ask them, is that they are intentional. Whether intentional, maybe practicing, intentional reading, reading their books, or intentional studying, or going to school, or whatever, become educative. So for you to actually to become more in life, is that you must actually be intentional about whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to go to, whatever the things you want to do. If you just wait for things to just come on the platter of gold, or things will just happen on its own without you doing anything, I'm telling you, you are wasting your time. You are wasting your efforts. You will just wait and keep on remaining the way you are. So for you to actually move in life, is that be intentional about your life. What are the things that you know that will definitely move you away from where you are now? What are the things that you aspire for? What are the things that you want to do that you have not yet done? You must be intentional about those things. You must take deliberate step, because the truth is that nothing just happens. No matter what you are expecting, if you don't put in the action or the need for it, it will not come to you. So the reason why people are on top today is because they are intentional about their life. When I see people doing some great things, I know that this was not luck. That's why if you give somebody money that is not being intentional about money, doesn't know how to make money, doesn't know, so no matter how much you give that person, that money will come down to zero, because why? They are not intentional about the money. They don't know about how money works. So when you see people rising today, people going on top today, people becoming great in life, is because they are intentional about their life. To be intentional means to be decideful. That means you choose to do whatever you know you ought to do. You choose to take steps. You choose to say this thing ought to change. You get tired of the circumstances that you are in. You get tired of the situation you are in, and you start putting the needed action that is needed in that area that you are hoping for. So for you to go forward in life, or to be faster in life, is that you must be intentional. And mind you, the moment you start, that is when you to start. If you keep on procrastinating, you keep on postponing that which you ought to do, then your life will keep on remaining the way it is right now. So, but if you are intentional about your life and say, this thing has to change, what are the needful requirements that I need to do. So we must be deliberately, and I'm saying it over and over again, we must be deliberate, we must be decideful about our life. We must know how to take action. We must not just wait for things to happen by itself, because what will happen may not be what you are expecting. But when you are intentional, then you know what you are actually expecting. You know, because why, you have put in the right amount of what is required. So when you're intentional, is that you know the outcome of what you are doing. But if you're not intentional about your life, is that anything can happen to you, whether is good or bad. So I just want to encourage us today that our life to go forward or to become whatever we are aspiring for, is that we must be intentional about life. We must take a deliberate step on whatever we ought to do and do it. And when we begin to do those things, we see our life being transformed. So this is why I just let you know that be intentional about your life. Don't just wait for things to happen. You make things happen, and you will see that your life will turn around. Okay, guys, stay blessed. Until I come again next time, please don't forget, do it to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment, and to follow me as well, depending on the platform that you're watching this from. And don't forget to live effectively. Okay, bye guys. Until I come again next time, stay blessed.